Good morning. I'm Charles Buffoni. I'm the Director of Product at Drivewyze. Drivewyze is the nation's largest and fastest growing waste station bypass program. So waste station bypass is really difficult to demo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about waste station and why waste station bypass is important to the industry and kind of what we do within that space. So the history of waste stations are a fundamental component of commercial vehicle safety. This allows inspectors, safe locations to scrutinize every commercial motor vehicle for safety compliance. Traditionally, though, what this means is that whenever a station is open, so it can be a physical station like the one you see here, or it could be a mobile inspection location at a roadside, every vehicle must pull in when the station is open. This isn't a very scalable model and subjects everyone, regardless of compliance, to being pulled into the same queue. So we're not doing anything revolutionary, but about 20 years ago, the concept of waste station bypass was introduced. The thought was that up ahead on the main line, we could do some introductory screening of vehicles based on their safety record, based on license plate, vehicle registration, weight, items like that, and give them an opportunity to stay on the main line. This did two things. This really helped industry with some of the costs associated with waste station pull-ins, and it helped commercial vehicle enforcement scale. Commercial vehicle enforcement in this scenario is physical inspections. There were 3.3 million physical inspections done last year, and that's not very scalable as commercial motor vehicle transportation continues to grow. So what was introduced was transponder-based technologies. Transponder-based technologies basically are infrastructure projects which put infrastructure into the roadway and require fleets to take on transponders and place that equipment within their cab. This gives you a green light, gives you a red light, gives you simple communication, but is rather costly and, again, not generally scalable. Around 2011, 2012, Drivewyze saw the opportunity to reinvent the technology used for waste station bypass with the influx of the ELD mandate. The ELD mandate mandates that basically computers end up in the cab of every commercial motor vehicle that's out there. The ELD mandate further mandates the collection of basic information like a license plate used for registration validation. And it allows for a platform to build a software solution on. So what Drivewyze did is we built, like everybody was doing at that time, we built an app store and a Play Store app. And we went to market and we said, here's this great piece of software. Who wants it? Well, after about 6 months, we got to about 100 subscribers. And we realized that there was an adoption problem. So the ELD mandate further helped solve our adoption problem. What we realized was that fleets weren't interested in introducing more and more technology into their cab, but basically leveraging the existing technology that they had. So what we've done is we've partnered with ELD providers, and we went to market with our application, which is a rather simple application, and really to see the demo work, you'd have to get into a truck. But basically, on a daily basis, drivers do their inspections. They start their road trip by entering their cab. They log into their ELD or AOBRD device. We've integrated into that solution such that we automatically log in, so the driver requires no interaction with our product, other than when they get close to a waste station. When they get close to a waste station, they get a 2-mile and a 1-mile notification, which helps reduce citations for failing to obey and bypassing waste stations. And then the other one is we actually give them the bypass or a pull-in notification right on their screen. This leverages in-cab technology, keeps things really simple for the driver, and helps law enforcement scale their operations by only pulling in vehicles that require a little bit more scrutiny. As you can see, so what we did is we did custom integrations for the first couple, and over the last 2 years, we've built an SDK and back-end API, and we've integrated, we've taken our technology, our base technology, and allowed the larger market of new ELD providers to quickly integrate our solution with their technologies so that we look like a fundamental part of their technology solution. This is rapidly built adoption. You'll see one of the partners that we have across from our booth today, Platform Science. Shout out to them for allowing us to, giving us this spot and opportunity to talk about the integration that we have with them and with other ELD providers. And lastly, we have kind of this solution that we have is ELD in the cab. It's law enforcement terminals and screens. It's connections to data sources federally and locally. And we built essentially a really large connected truck environment. We're connected through the ELDs into partners and their data sources. We're connected to carriers. We're connected to state and law enforcement. And we integrate roadside equipment such as WIM readers all into a platform that we're going to use to leverage new software solutions in the next year. You'll see safety notifications and probably e-inspections, or electronic inspections are going to be coming. And that's my presentation for today. I didn't want to take too much of your time because it's break time next. Thank you.